A lot of times we want to tell people about the things that we desire, about the things that we're manifesting, that we're working on, without having it, fully saturated in our subconscious as being a fact, without having that unshakable faith, without having that undeniable confidence in ourselves and our worthiness to have said desire. And we'll be met with doubt, with fear, with reservations, with apprehension from these people that we share our desire with. And to some extent, I know people say, okay, well, the people in your reality are a reflection of the things that you're having going on internally. So maybe you do have a lack of confidence within yourself as far as being worthy of the desire. Maybe you do have a lack of faith in the God within that you're connected to bring about how it's going to happen. Maybe you do have some doubt in some area in regards to that. And perhaps these people are projecting that. They're showing you your fears. And sometimes it's not necessarily with malicious intent, it's not necessarily to harm you. Some people do it because they think that they're actually looking out for you to keep you safe, to keep you from being hurt. And other people do it because of their own fears, their own, you know, limited belief as far as what they think is possible and what's not possible. And some people may do it out of envy, out of jealousy, coming from a bad spirited place. But regardless of why they're doing it, we need to make sure that we have absolute unshakable faith. We have absolute 1000 plus percent confidence in the fact that we are worthy of having this desire, or we wouldn't desire it in the first place. And until you get to that point, it's best to keep it to yourself. Like I was reading this passage from Neville Goddard, plus I've been reading the Bible when how they were talking about going into your quiet space, your closet, and praying without anyone else hearing what you're praying about, or you praying, and how Neville Goddard was saying to not tell people what's going on, to manifest in silence, and yeah, until you have that desire fully saturated in your subconscious, sow and nurture that seed in silence. And I say silence as far as not letting the outside world in on it, not giving other people privilege to the knowledge that this is what you're desiring. Keep it to yourself because for example, I've known people where they were manifesting an SP and they would tell their friends, and then their friends would project all these things. Well, they're not a good person. They're not this. And are you sure that you guys are in the same league, or they're too this for you, they're too that for you? Different reasons as to why they shouldn't be working on getting that SP or getting back with an ex or whatnot. Or if it's some career move that makes no sense in the logical sense to anyone else that operates in the 3D, they may be like, oh, that's a stupid idea. That's crazy. Where did you get that from? How is that going to work? And there's so many doubting statements, so many doubtful questions. And it's just like, if your confidence isn't 100% there, if your faith isn't unshakable, that's going to throw you off. That's going to make sure that you struggle to manifest whatever it is that you're manifesting. So until you get to that point where it's fully saturated, to the point where you can't tell the difference between what's going on in your desired state to what's actually going on in the 3D, until your desired state becomes your reality, until you feel that quantum shift, until you feel things start to shift on a quantum level, then you just need to keep it to yourself. No one else has to know what you're working on. Move in silence, as they say. Because sometimes when you move in silence, you get the best results. So, make sure that until you get to the point that no one or no situation can shake what you know to be true, what you know is happening, what you know is occurring, what you know is shifting or changing. Until you get to that point, don't even share it with anyone. Keep it to yourself. Unless you have like minded people that can help you manifest it quicker, that are in alignment with what you're manifesting. Now, that's the exception. If you have people that are open to receive it, and they're on the same thing, they're on the same wavelength as far as manifesting, then by all means share it, and you guys, the strength together, can help to manifest it quicker. But if you don't have that type of connection with people, if they're not on the same path, on the same wavelength, on the same manifesting journey, shh,